It's Rodger the Snack Guy back for week 4 of Compassion Camp snack preparation. For this week's snack, you will need hot dogs, string cheese, pretzel, Ritz crackers, some original size Twix. The bigger, thicker ones don't work so well. Oreo cookies and 2 biscuits. Today's snack follows the story of Naomi and her 2 daughters-in-laws, Ruth and Orpah, and how Naomi took care of Ruth. Now, let's start with, we're going to make our first one. Let's make one with the biscuits. And you take 2 of the smaller size biscuits. We're going to separate 1 in half. And we're going to make the body of our let's set these aside so we can make it on the plate so I can hold it up and show it to you when it's done. It's not going to work that way. Now, keep it down here. I just have to make it in reverse so you can tell what it is. Okay? Now we're going to make this one. We're going to use hot dog. And we're going to take a piece about maybe an inch or so long, and we're going to cut it in half for the legs. And then we're going to take another piece about same, an inch long, and we're going to cut it in half, and we're going to cut kind of corners on it. Just 1 corner off so it will attach without showing a large gap. It's not really necessary, it just makes for more fun and a little bit more action for you to do. Okay, then this one we're going to take an Oreo cookie for the head. Now, I'm going to use some cookie icing to make the face. So I will actually hold this up while I do it. And there goes my mouth, a nose, and 2 eyes. Okay, there we go. We got 1. Then we're going to take some string cheese. We're going to cut off a piece about, let's say an inch. We're going to cut that piece down the center. And now we're going to take and kind of string those pieces off. And that we're going to just kind of drape around her head. And we're going to make some hair here. And then there we have, let's get a little more hair over here. Okay, get a piece, a little bit up here. So there we have our first treat. And this represents one of the, either Ruth or Naomi or Orpah, which are the daughter-in-laws of Naomi. Now for the next one, we're going to use a Ritz cracker for the head. Okay. And those pieces of hot dog we cut off, we're going to cut those in a couple of small pieces. And we're going to set them in here for the eyes. And what really works nice is that you have the little holes that you can kind of stick them to. There you go with that. And we need a little one for the nose. Okay, eyes, nose. Takes a little bit of doing. Then let's take a piece of hot dog, about like mess that up a little. And we're gonna cut it in half. And we're gonna cut that like that. And we're gonna cut another piece like this, going kind of at an angle. I'm gonna set it down here for the mouth. And let's put the eye back in place. Okay, and we're going to turn around and we're going to make the body out of string cheese. Okay, we're going to have a piece of string cheese for our body. And we're going to have to use another one here to get arms and legs. And with that, we're going to cut it down the middle. And then we're going to cut each of those. So we're going to cut it up in quarters. And that will be our arms and our, oh, it's stuck to the scissor, and our legs. Now we'll make one more like that, so we represent each of them. This one we're going to make the entire body out of the hot dog, okay? And to form the feet, we're going to cut part way up. And then we're going to kind of bend the legs back like that to make our legs. And let's use a Ritz cracker for the head. And we'll take a couple of pieces off of here. Let's cut a short there off of that. And we'll take these and make the arms. And again, we're going to do a dot for an eye, a dot for an eye, the nose, and then we're going to put the mouth in there. So we have another head with icing. I actually have enough to make a fourth one. This is the one out of the Twix. But let me wipe my hands there. We'll take the Twix here. Now let's cut it. It's not cooperating and tearing, so we'll cut it off and see what we can do here. We're gonna, with the body, gonna snap it in half for an arm. Get a little bit more there. There's another arm. And we've got another one we'll open up here. That one worked. Okay, we're gonna take this one. We're gonna try to get it better in half for the legs. And this one, we're going to do something pretty neat. Is just, we're going to use a piece of biscuit for the head. Okay, there we got the head, and we'll use, let's see if we can get some small piece of Twix here by cutting with the scissors. We're going to have some pretty big eyes. Let's see if I can break that in half. Okay, there we go. There we go for eyes. Here we go for a little nose. And then we've got to take and break some up here to make a mouth across there. And now we have the mouth. Naturally, the biscuits have to be cooked in the oven. If you're going to use the biscuit for the head or the biscuit for the body, I would recommend mom or dad, whoever's going to help you, take and make those pieces and cook them ahead of time so that they're edible. So there we have different ways you can prepare your snack and enjoy a nice multiple types of snacks. Plus you can use anything you have in the house. Now, we have an example of what the story is. And the story of Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah, it's kind of an interesting one. All of Naomi's husband died, and both of her sons died. And that is why Ruth I need an extra Ritz cracker. Would my videographer please give me one Ritz cracker? Or hold on, I can do it this way. The story goes that they went on their journey, and Naomi was going to send the children away, or her daughter-in-laws away after their husbands died, and she was going on her own and let them go out and have a life because they were young. But Ruth told Naomi that she would not leave her. She was going to stay with her and take care of her. So kind of the moral, and Naomi had a much better life with Ruth with her than she would have just on her own. So the story goes is, you know, the Oreo cookie part, the chocolate cookie, that's pretty good. But it's always better when you've got the icing in the center and the whole Oreo cookie. So together, it's better. Same thing, you know, cheese is okay, a cracker is okay, but cheese and cracker is a much better treat. So things are better when they're together. Thank you again for another week of snack, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.